Well, hello there. Did you know that there is a 90% chance that at this moment right now that you have come into contact or will come into contact with cocaine? The reason being that 90% of American currency, paper money, has been rolled up simply like this and been used to snort cocaine, contaminating most bills that have come through our American banking system. Blow, yak, yayo, booger sugar, snow, these are all common street names for what we know as cocaine. Cocaine is one of the world's most popular narcotics. It is only second to usage to marijuana. It is commonly snorted, smoked, or intravenously injected. The U.S. estimated cocaine market exceeded $70 billion in street value for the year 2005, exceeding revenues by certain companies like Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Pepsi. Um, but these all are new stats. Cocaine is a relatively new drug. Once upon a time, it didn't exist as cocaine. So where did cocaine come from? That's what we're here to talk about today. Cocaine was derived through cocoa leaves, mainly the Andean people of the Andes Mountains in South America, people of Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, northern Argentina, Chile. Basically, from the pre-Inca period through the present, were the first known group of people to use cocoa leaves. They chew the leaves mainly because the leaves would help in aiding in altitude sickness. But when chewed, cocoa acts as a mild stimulant, it suppresses hunger, thirst, pain, fatigue. Many religious beliefs also surrounded the cocoa leaves within these communities. That is why it had such an importance to the people. The leaf was then developed into medical applications and was deemed as a medical usage up until about 1908, 1914. It was outlawed as a narcotic. So how did cocaine come into use? Well, in the 60s, Colombian drug cartels and South American cartels and figures as Pablo Escobar basically had the biggest roles in exporting cocaine from Colombia into the United States, mainly through Miami. Showing up in the 70s, users were typically rich, young, um, affluent people that were using it as a party drug. It wasn't until about the 1980s that we really saw the epidemic of cocaine hit the United States because it was used as a new form where they would cut it down to crack rock, which was the process of combining um, baking soda, coke, you boil it down, it makes a little rock, just big plague in our streets in America. Pretty much was the start of the drug wars in the 1980s. The U.S. government set out on a war against crack. Prison incarceration rates went through the roof, mainly amongst our black American citizens. Um, Not only did it have an effect on our communities, but it affects our body. We're going to talk about why does cocaine affect the body. Well, cocaine stimulates the central nervous system. Taken in small amounts, cocaine usually makes the user feel euphoric, energetic, talkative, and mentally alert, especially to the sensations of sight, sound, and touch. A lot of the reasons cocaine is so popular and prevalent with our youth is the club and music scenes. With all the raves and the hoo-ha and drugs that go around there, cocaine has found its firm footing amongst those communities. The short-term physiological effects of cocaine use include constricted blood vessels, dilated pupils, increased body temperature, heart rate, and blood pressure. Large amounts of cocaine may intensify the user's high, but can also lead to bizarre, erratic, and violent behavior. Some cocaine users report feelings of restlessness, irritability, anxiety, panic, and paranoia. Also, users may also experience tremors, vertigo, and muscle twitches. There can be several medical complications associated with cocaine abuse. Some of the most frequent are cardiovascular effects, including disturbances in heart rhythm and heart attacks, neurological effects, including strokes, seizures, headaches, and coma, and gastrointestinal complications, including abdominal pain and nausea. In rare instances, sudden death can occur on first use of cocaine or unexpectedly thereafter. Cocaine and related deaths are often a result of cardiac arrest or seizures followed by respiratory arrest. Basically, cocaine is very highly addictive and can kill on the first use of anybody. That is why it is such a dangerous drug because you have no idea of predicting how your body is going to react with cocaine. We now know the effects of cocaine. But let's talk about who is more likely to use it. User demographics, basically 18 to 25-year-olds are the highest age group using it. Men are two times more likely to use it than women. It is very equal across the poor to rich field. Rich people use it. Like I said, it's been cut down for crack for poorer users. More often than not, people snort it, just like we saw with the old bill here. You know, roll it up. You could cut it down and boil it, and inject it. You could smoke it. Um, the smoking version of it, like the crack and cutting it down, is the cheapest way. And it's also more likely to get you arrested. Um, Smoking it, a process where the cocaine is boiled down, like I said, is where it leaves the rock, and the rock is smoked out, and the vapors are inhaled. So basically, across the board, whether you're rich or poor, you're going to have a way to snort, smoke, or inject cocaine. So it's very, very dangerous in our society today. A couple of random facts about cocaine. Obviously, cocaine is viewed as a narcotic and is dangerous, but there's also been a lot of artistic or people in life that have gotten behind cocaine. Some famous cocaine users are Sigmund Freud. He was using it to battle morphine addiction and also used it as a mild antidepressant. Thomas Edison used it to battle fatigue. Robert Louis Stevenson was ill with tuberculosis, so it gave him the energy he needed to finish all of his writings. Hunter S. Thompson, I just think he loved the drug, as you could probably tell from some of his literature. Stephen King was another person that was very, very high on cocaine and enjoyed being on it. They're very open about this. Basically, as you can see, cocaine has been around for centuries in one form or another. It is safe to say that cocaine has had a monumental impact on our culture, whether good or bad, or how you view it. While experts disagree on the legality of or the purpose of its use, one thing is certain: cocaine has injected itself into